What's up, Steelers Nation? I'm Chris. We are the Observers, quickly becoming one of the more controversial Steelers podcasts. What's going on, boys?
How you like my hat?
Baltimore in this bitch. Baldy locks. The Niners
Sorry.
fans took us to the fucking woodshed, dude. I loved all of it. I loved their engagement and had so much fun with them. But we're on to better. We're on to not better, but more important things.
Into the mud, honestly.
The Browns, dude.
AFC North ball, baby.
It is go time. Our little brother's coming to town. Pet him on the belly. It's time to get a W. Week 2. How do we beat the first down? Let's just go right into it. How do we beat the Browns?
We put the ball into Deshaun Watson's hands.
What does that mean, Chris?
That means we got to stop the run somehow.
We looked terrible
with Braden Fajoko.
And all
Keanu Benton's going to play a lot.
Okay,
yeah, Benton looked great.
So Benton's replacing Cam, right?
Cam's going to be replaced by committee, so it's going to be a lot of Isaiah Loudermilk, the Marvin Leal. They're going to strictly keep Benton at nose tackle, but he performed pretty damn well.
I don't know, man.
I don't know. I mean,
it's a steady dose of Landon Roberts.
To be
honest,
I
wonder if Mark Robb will get a hat if they want to keep linebackers fresh. Probably not, but it's an option. And I don't think they've said who's going to dress, but I imagine Fajoko comes off the practice squad and they're just going to rotate dudes out. Hopefully Montravius Adams is not playing the majority of those snaps.
I have an unpopular opinion. I don't know if Cam is the biggest loss.
So you're saying it's Deontay?
Oh my! It's not even close.
Between the two of them?
Yeah.
All right, dude. Let's hear it.
It is not even close. Deontay is our number one receiver, catches the most balls. It's and Cam is more of a leader, but as far as like impact,
I gotta disagree.
The past 3 or 4 years, the past 3 years, come on, dude. He's not like he was. I mean, he's still good, but like it's not this massive. It's more of a morale loss than play, in my opinion.
You're not going to lose the morale, though.
Cam, if you hear this, I'm sorry. Like, please, still, if we get an opportunity, come on the Observers podcast. But
I love him.
Listen, I'm gonna go.
This is like the same thing that Palomalo, like we went through with him.
Always talking about staying in your gaps. Like Cam is great at just disrupting plays. Whenever we were playing against the Bengals, I mean, he was all over Joe Burrow. He actually technically had a pick. He technically had a pick, but they called it a fumble. I mean, dude. Now, Cam's a huge loss, and as far as number one receiver, I'm calling it should be George Pickens. And according to Pickens, it should be Pickens.
It's not like we need a game where he gets like 12 balls, like thrown at him.
See, I think you can.
When's that going to happen?
A good OC could, but I think you can scheme around losing a Deontay by getting Muth involved more. Calvin Austin bumps up and maybe he shows something. But the drop off from Cam to like a Montravius Adams,
I don't think it's that far.
Watts,
I don't think that drops that
it's deep, dude. No,
I think he disappears in games and like I mean I love it. Like don't get me
Cam
wrong.
Does?
I don't know.
Dude, Jesus Christ. It's like it's like when you said Lawrence Timmons was a bum.
Maybe it's just week 1. I just he was hurt. I don't know. I'm just like having.
I mean, it's a good debate, but yeah, that drop off steeper than you think.
I mean, both are huge losses. In all honesty, love Deontay. He gets open more than any receiver in the league, I believe. And he was catching the ball too. And when he got hurt, he was making a play for us too. So that hurts. So we're gonna find out. We're gonna find out if we have some. And also with Kenny bouncing back, that's gonna be the other thing. The Browns corners were playing press man, and they were making it really difficult on Joe Burrow. I think he only had like 70. He had or less than 80 yards passing, something around that.
82 yards. Kenny
82.
led the division in yards passing this week
And
with like 210 or something.
That's saying a lot because he went against, I guess,
a better team.
Yeah, the best defense in the league, right?
We did throw it 40 sometimes.
That helps.
We kind of got off schedule, but we're hoping that some of that, what was it? Football justice for Kenny.
I saw a thing I love.
Monday
I love
night.
what he said here. It's what us greats say is itching to get back out there. Like that's something I like that stuck out where he, when you have a bad game or performance or for me round of golf, you just can't wait to play again. So hopefully, well, what we have here on the notes, like, what do we do different? Like, are we just gonna? This is what drives us nuts. We're gonna go back out there. What's gonna change? Are we gonna run these same damn plays? These 5-yard outs, these bubble screens? Like, what do you think we'll do?
I think we have more success running the football.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I think we have more success running the football. Last year, the last game we played him, Najee had 80 yards and a touchdown. So, and we held Chubb to, what was it, like 77 yards. So he outrushed him. He didn't score. Najee got in the end zone. Hopefully that trend continues. We upgraded the offensive line, right?
We said we did, but it didn't.
We got to get him. We got to get him. I mean, I agree with. I don't know if you listened to Footballin' this week, but just Ben's whole thing of if you're just not feeling it or need, to get into a groove. Like we started the game last week with the little short pass to Pickens for 6, and then all that stuff just disappeared. Like, give me some quick slants to get somebody get Calvin Austin in space. Give me a screen. Negate the pass rush with a screen. We don't throw Najee the ball anymore. Set up a little screen and let him get some yards. Something to get Kenny in rhythm. Needs to be in rhythm. Nothing. I don't want to see anything that goes sideways.
No.
I don't want to see a jet sweep. I don't want to see a wide receiver bubble screen. Nothing sideways.
Did you see Dan Moore say that Broderick looks better at right tackle? He said that they were practicing where he was at right tackle because Chooks is out, but he's like, yeah, he looks better there. I'm like, of course he'd say that.
Yeah. Where do you look better? Where
you look better there.
I feel like Moore's played well against Myles Garrett though. He's looked pretty good.
Yeah, but you always say that. But like, that's it then, because he plays terrible against everybody else.
Well, I mean,
he just gets up for that one game.
Monday night we play against Myles Garrett. It just so happens. So
okay, well then
they all got to do better.
Have him on the team to guard Myles Garrett. That's it.
Listen, he had a bad day. 49ers defensive line. I'm sure those guys are still gonna watch these episodes just to see if they can pick something apart. But yeah, their D line had a good day. Shit. What do you want me to say? That was just destructive.
We forgot to tease. Go ahead, Chris. Tell the audience who we got today.
It's
not time to do it yet. It's not time to do it yet, but we didn't announce it at the beginning. We have a Browns fan. We found one
in the gutter.
Yeah.
In the shit, in the shit pile. We pulled one out, and he's going to join us tonight.
Yeah, we mentioned at the beginning, we're slowly becoming one of the more controversial Steelers podcasts, and it's basically the observers versus your fan base. And tonight,
you guys are mean. If it's all like San Francisco, this is gonna be like my wife's gonna wonder why I'm crying every night.
You just set them up for even more.
No,
we better not lose this game, because I'll tell you what.
But what's your friend's name? Your friend's name's Billy?
Yeah, Billy's going to be joining us. I'll save some of the details for whenever he pops on.
Okay.
But it's going to save it. He's pretty diehard, so we're excited.
That's insane. Where do they make diehard Browns? I can't wait to ask him how he got like so fucked up.
We're going to get to the bottom of this. I'm going to say that. But we've got betting line and
we talked about right. We are, let me pull my notes back up here. We are 2.5 point dogs again at home. Over under 35.5. Public money's on the Browns, and the sharp money's on the Steelers as of right now. Both public and sharp money agree on the under. That under, that's 38. So what do you think? That's like under 20 each. Do you think that's accurate?
Honestly, I could see that.
Until we prove otherwise, yeah. We don't score points.
I mean, as long as we get one touchdown, my bet lives on. So that has to keep going. But man, 2.5-point dogs at like my favorite bet, if I haven't told you guys, is home dogs on prime time.
We haven't lost at home at Monday Night Football in 20 years.
Been longer than that, dude. It's on my notes here.
It was like 20 games.
1992, last time we lost on Monday Night Football at home.
Jinx.
Isn't that crazy? That is 20 games.
That's great. I mean, knock on wood, man, because I'm not trying to.
It's not starting tonight. It's not starting Monday. But let me read some of these props off to you to see what you think. See if you think they're accurate. Kenny Pickett over under 12.5 rushing yards.
12.5?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Does the NFL?
I feel like he has to get out more. Huh?
He does. That is like part of his game. And there were a lot of talk about why he wasn't doing that.
Yeah. I don't think he had a chance.
Yeah. No.
I don't think the pass rush he's going to face is going to be as tough as what we saw with the 49ers.
The over or the pro line says over 15. So they're predicting over 12.5. And then they have his passing yards set at 203.5. What do you think there?
We need it.
Huh?
We need it. Yeah.
They have over again there, 222.
That's fucking abysmal, dude. These
200. I know, right? They're setting the lines at 200 for him. Didn't Tua just have 466?
You got to think. I mean,
our whole offense hasn't had 400 in years.
Since 2021, every team has had multiple 400+ yard games, except for the Steelers. Like, I could open up the calendar and see that Christmas is on Monday this year, and our offense is more predictable than that.
Dude, that's your boy. You said you wanted him back.
I was hopeful. I'm optimistic.
No, but you need. But I'm not going to make you. I'm not going to make you walk it back yet. But I think we said by week 3, you have to admit you were wrong.
Grant has this thing where he like tries to tell me I have to denounce people.
You have to denounce him.
Deion Sanders, whenever they join the Big 12, he's next.
You love him. Okay. He
posts good quotes.
Oh, he gets those from the Bible. All right. Najee over under 8.5 receiving yards.
Over.
It's so low.
Yeah. Over.
Yeah. I think I take the over.
Over. They have the pro line set at 13. So it's not like he's busting one. This one was cool. You don't see many of these. Boswell over under 5.5 points. So that's 2 field goals or a field goal, a couple extra points.
I could easily see him kicking 2 field goals.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and then Chubb over under 75 rushing yards.
Over.
You think like you think he's gonna gash us, don't you?
I think he gashes at least one big one and then just racks up 2, 5, 6 yarders.
What do your experts say for that?
82.
82.
That's not terrible.
If we could hold him under 100 yards,
yeah, that's not terrible.
I'd be thrilled. Without Cam, who you think is
not
so valuable?
Probably wouldn't be too hard, but okay. I have a rant. Okay, I haven't ranted in a while. I cannot stand this Myles Garrett versus TJ Watt comparison any longer. It is worse than Jordan and LeBron. I mean, you can make a case for LeBron. You cannot, with a brain in your head, make a case that Myles Garrett is on the same level as TJ Watt. And yet every freaking website, station, they bring these lists and he's ahead of him. I can't for the life of me think, why do people think he's better? Why? Is it because his muscles like look bigger? I don't understand.
Or
I have a couple stats here. What'd you say?
he was like dunking a basketball that one off season. I don't know, but
Who
I agree
gives a
with you.
fuck?
I haven't heard that was a very good comparison. It's like worse than the LeBron Jordan debate because go ahead and read your stats because I already know.
So just a couple, and I want to. I'm just a teaser. I'm ready to fucking lay these on your buddy. 88 against 88 games for Watt, 84 for Garrett. Okay. 248 tackles to 179, 80 and a half sacks to 75 and a half sacks, 6 interceptions to 0, 23 forced fumbles to 13, and 8 recoveries to 4. I can't fathom how someone could say that this man is better than TJ Watt. Can you guys even like make a case for it?
No.
TJ's got more tackles for loss and more QB hits as well.
Oh yeah, these are just I just wanted to say a couple of them, but you can go down the whole fucking career. Yeah, it's not even close. All right.
No, Myles isn't nearly the game record that TJ is.
All right. I just had to get that off my chest because that was really bothering me. I think we might be ready for this piece of shit.
Are you?
I think so.
All right, so let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and let him in as he's joining. So Billy grew up in the same town as me, and he's ever since I've known him, he's been a Browns fan. So as he's joining us, can't wait to see him. But we're gonna have to get to the bottom of this, figure out how this happened.
Can I just say I bit my tongue earlier while I was doing that?
Bill, what's up, man?
He could be able to figure it out like Dion.
It's connecting audio.
Here we go.
What's up, dude?
What's going on?
Bill, long time no see, man. What's up?
What's going on? How we doing?
Okay. It's going well. Hey, so wanted to ask this question. I was telling the guys and our audience that will see this later on. We grew up in the same town, right? We're an hour away from Pittsburgh. How on earth did you become a Browns fan?
Well, it starts out with the fact that I'm a Mountaineer fan, number one.
Okay.
Let's go Mountaineers.
Okay, let's go. Eat shit, Pitt.
Yeah, let's go.
13-9.
Oh god.
Smoke.
I attended a Mountaineer game, Pitt, backyard brawl when I was like 5, 6 years old, and dude in a Pitt shirt and a Steeler hat had it out with my uncle, and at that point in time, it was about the time Barry Bonds and all those guys got sold by the Pirates, and I was 6 years old, and I was like, screw Pittsburgh.
Wow. So that's a Pirates' fault.
Well, and that Pitt fan.
So the Browns is who you chose? Did you not? Did your dad not tell you what a mistake that was?
Well, that's why it's a mistake by the lake. But no. So my family's from there. My dad's family. From the Cleveland area, so they would always send me Brown stuff. So I didn't know any better.
Yeah. Well, you looks like you still don't.
Yeah. What's your excuse now?
No, absolutely not.
So Billy, tell us about the team this year. We didn't see. I mean,
clearly we don't watch tape on our opponents.
We don't break down according to the Niners
so we've been told.
We do more homework. So tell us about the Browns this year. Why should we worry about Monday? We're 80 and 62 all time against the Browns. It feels like we're punching down every year. Why should we even like care about this? I mean, this should be like, business as usual. Toss the Browns away to the side. But you think different.
I do think different. Ben Roethlisberger's not there anymore, so
you're right. That's a good answer.
Kenny Pickett has really tiny hands.
He beat you last year.
Yeah.
One time.
He's 1-0.
He's 1-0.
So The biggest difference is the defense. The Browns went out and got Jim Schwartz, Super Bowl pedigree. He was defensive coordinator when the Eagles won it. They went out and made a big trade for Zadarius Smith, acquired Dalvin Tomlinson, went out and got Rodney McLeod, went and got Juan Thornhill. You know, when you go and get 5 guys that have played at a high level, and then you go get a guy that can coach them, all of a sudden you've got a squad that I don't know. You guys should watch the film. Old Joe Burrow, that $275 million didn't do a whole lot in Cleveland.
No, that's like we're glad to see that, because that was kind of what we're hanging our hat on. Like, well, but Burrow didn't do anything, so maybe it's okay to kind of mess up a little bit.
He also didn't do anything week 1 last year either.
Yeah, like 5 turnovers against us last year. Actually, he averaged 3.5 turnovers against us last year.
Well, we'll see. We'll see. But that offensive line in Pittsburgh didn't look like it had very many fixes.
Well, it takes time to gel. We didn't get our stud out there yet.
Is he even going to play?
Is he coming this week?
He has to. Chooks is out, right? He's playing.
Well,
let me ask you this, Billy. Let me ask you this. Can you tell me why Browns fans, national fans, the world thinks that Myles Garrett is better than TJ Watt?
Please.
Well, the world.
I mean, you don't have to say that he. I mean, you can agree with. You can be like have a sensible take and be like, he's really not. He's good, but he's just
say that he's not. I'm not going to say that he is. I think you've got about 4 guys that are, just separated by a hair. And you've got TJ Watt, you've got Myles Garrett, Micah Parsons, and you can't hate on Aaron Donald because he's still doing it. They're all.
Where he go to school?
So
shut up,
Aaron Donald
Alan.
go to school?
Shut up. We're talking Watt and Garrett, okay?
He was the one who brought it up.
He doesn't talk about where he went to school either.
I'm sure he does. He built a new performance center.
Listen, people talk everything you see Garrett over Watt. I don't want to know why people think that when Watt is far superior than Garrett.
Far superior. Why?
It's not hairs. It's not hair. We just read the stats. It's not even close.
I think Chris said it before Billy joined. He's got more, or one of you guys did. He's got more muscles. That's all it is.
Yeah, I think he just looks bigger and like maybe cooler.
ESPN is just intimidated by him because, like, really, right. ESPN's the only like network that says it that brings it up. Like, Myles Garrett.
Right.
Hey, Billy, what do you call your Billy? The Steelers fan base is called Steelers Nation. What do the Browns call themselves?
The Dog Pound.
Dog Pound.
The Dog Pound. The fucking mutts.
Fucking got fleas.
Listen, Billy, what's up with... Go ahead, Chris.
Who doesn't like dogs? What do you guys like, cats?
I don't know, but listen, Sarah McLachlan couldn't even save y'all. Y'all stay at the SPCA. Y'all ain't getting home. I don't care what song.
Listen, let me ask you this, Billy. What is with this like Elf on the Shelf logo you guys have now? Like, where did that come from?
Well, Cleveland is Cleveland. You heard Jamar Chase, and the Browns is the Browns, quoting your boy Juju Smith-Schuster. Right before the playoffs, if you remember. Elves can be mean, man. You see what these elves do. You watch TikTok. These people got the elf on the shelf, and it does some devious things.
That's really where it came from?
No.
Really?
It's
I was about to say, what the
thing, but it's a ridiculous logo. I prefer the dog.
Hey, Bill, like the dog? Well, I had another question for you because I remember from back in the day, you had mentioned that one of the Ravens championships, actually any of the Ravens championships, were actually the Browns championships. So you've been a bit of a historian for the franchise. There's some angst there.
1999 was my Super Bowl. Stolen from me.
What was it?
Art Modell.
Oh, when they left.
They left. They won it 3 years later.
Let me see if you remember this. I found a bit of a historic fact here. 2002 Browns Steelers playoff game. Okay. Browns are up 24-7 in Pittsburgh after the third quarter. And a booth guy plays the song Renegade by Styx, which ended up catapulting the Steelers to 36-33 win, thus cementing Renegade as the fourth quarter song. And this is it. Listen to this. Studies. This is really what I read. I'm not making this up. Studies show after Renegade, a team is 7 times more likely to fumble. Do you buy into that, Chris or Alan?
Magic things always happen.
It used to.
Even opposing teams feel that way. They talk about it. They try and prep for it.
I know they do prep for it.
They play it at practice. You know, Billy, Myles Garrett actually quoted Mike Tomlin last year. He's got a lot of respect. He's got quite a bit of respect. I think, was it the
I respect the Steelers organization. It's the fan base that I really can't get behind.
Well, you're not getting behind me, I'll tell you that.
I don't respect anything of Cleveland after what Garrett did to Rudolph. I mean, it's just like.
What do you think Rudolph said to him?
Nothing.
When he had pants in his helmet?
Nothing.
No way.
It even came out that he didn't say that. You know that, Billy. You know that.
I don't know that.
Larry O wouldn't have joined the team if he said something.
You know that.
I don't know about that. Larry Ogunjobi was looking for a check.
So tell me, Bill, what's the Browns? What do you got? I mean, what do you think for the year? You like the team? What's your prediction on the year? And then we'll do our predictions for the game, and then we'll let you go.
I think we're going to be 10-7.
10-7. Okay.
10-7. Make the playoffs. Wild card. I think that I think Baltimore may win the division. I think Cincinnati may struggle a little bit after watching him.
I think this game, I mean, for us, I said it in the text earlier, like this is as early as must win as possible to get to 1-1 in the division with everybody else. Assuming Cleveland bounces back as well, but we cannot lose this game and go 0-2 and 0-1 in the division. I picked us to go 11-6. Chris picked 17-0, so he's not.
Listen, we're gonna clear this up because we're gonna get Browns people on here. 14-3 is what I said.
But this wasn't one of the losses, was it?
No, I don't know if I had us. I think I may have had us splitting with the Browns, maybe, but it wasn't.
What'd you have for week 1?
I had us winning that game.
I was the only one that had us losing it. I know ball, Billy. I know ball.
What's that?
Don't even say his name, dude. Don't even get him in.
Yeah, you start that, and they'll find our addresses. And
we respect Brock Purdy, except Allen, aka Baldy Locks.
Listen,
I just don't think he's that great.
The way I feel about it is that we have something in common, though. Now, your old quarterback and my current quarterback, they got kind of a similar history. So I feel like we can bond a little bit.
We're not going to go there.
Did I not tell Grant? Did I not tell you? No matter what, we are not going to avoid this.
No, it's just.
Since we're here.
I'm not even entertaining it.
Since we're here, just keep them on your sideline while warming up and everything. Stay away from our athletic training staff, all those things, and then no quarrels.
Yeah, massages in Pittsburgh either.
They had to keep Roethlisberger away from all the Buicks too.
Oh my God,
Billy, he's a changed man.
He's found the Lord. Okay, so what?
He did win a couple Super Bowls.
What's the prediction for Monday?
Score.
Give us a score. Chris, you go first.
You want me to go first? Shoot.
Yeah, you go first.
Ah, man. I'm going to have to say 24-20 Steelers.
24-20. Okay.
Did you even throw out a Steelers?
He dropped a Steelers. Yeah, he did. Westover born dropped a Steelers. All right. Billy, what do you got?
27-21 Cleveland.
Ooh.
He's got to
20
score 3
that-
touchdowns.
That over hits. I mean, that's big. The over under, Billy, is at 38.5. So they're predicting pretty low. But Smo, what do you got?
I think we play a much better game, but we lose 24-20.
Really?
We
You got us
end up
losing.
Yeah, I think we win the next 2 though, get back to 2-2 and right the ship. But I think just Deontay, Cam, it's going to take a game to figure out who's actually playing. But it doesn't look like the travesty that last week did.
24-20, you said? All right, I'm going to go 20. I'm going to go 2017 Steelers. I think it's a last drive. Kenny gets us down. Boz field goal at the end. 2017.
Kenny gets his groove back.
I don't know. 20 points isn't that great, but I mean, we win, we win.
I mean, listen, game-winning drives. He was a specialist at it last year.
Billy, are you aware that you haven't beat us in Pittsburgh on Monday Night Football since 1992?
I'm aware.
Okay.
I'm aware that Cleveland hasn't won a lot of games since 1992.
Oh, wait. One more thing. We had one more thing. We almost forgot about
Okay,
this.
last thing.
Billy, how many Browns starting quarterbacks can you name?
Oh,
you want to start back? 1999, Ty Detmer.
Okay, hold on. Wait, before you do it, Chris and Smo, over under, can you do 10.5?
Yeah, that's it. I could do over that. So I bet he can.
I'm telling you, Billy knows his stuff.
Okay, let's hear it, Billy.
Ty Detmer, Tim Couch, Charlie Fry, Johnny Manziel, Brandon Wheaton, Derek Anderson, Seneca Wallace.
Oh my God.
Baker Mayfield, Jason Campbell,
Ooh.
Brock Osweiler.
That's
Damn.
10.
You got current Deshaun Watson.
All right, you got 11.
Jacoby Brissett.
There you go.
Wow. All those guys played for them. How many were first round picks?
Brady Quinn also. That was
I'm
the first round.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
What a
yeah.
bust he
I'm
was.
gonna put it out
His
there.
whole
real
career
quick.
was a bust.
I'm gonna put it out there. I'm gonna put it
There's
out
at
there.
least
Hang on.
At least 4 first rounders.
4.
Brock Osweiler never played a game for the Browns.
Oh,
He didn't?
Did not.
Oh,
Busted.
I still got 12.
shocker.
That was 13. He was on the roster. We paid him.
I mean, you missed guys like Cody Kessler and Kevin
Oh,
Hogan.
yeah, obviously those guys. Did he say Testaverde?
Vinny Interceptaverti, Tim Couch.
That was way before
Tim
they
Couch.
came back.
Okay. Bruce Gradkowski's up in there, Pittsburgh native.
The legend.
Oh, yeah.
Brian
Oh, yeah.
Boyd.
Awesome.
Jake
Billy,
Delhomme.
thank you for coming on, man. We appreciate it. Good luck this weekend. I think the streak's going to continue we're going to be game 21 where you don't beat us at home in Pittsburgh.
Bill,
Can you imagine if Chris has to watch Dallas win and Pittsburgh lose while in Texas?
It happened last week.
I mean, he's
It
used to
happened last
pain.
week, Billy. I was in public. It hurt.
He's used to pain. So
It hurt.
He'll get through it.
Hey, are we gonna beat the Panthers?
Yeah, that's it. Let's WVU. I'm thinking 30-20.
Honestly, I see your face too.
I'm going to say 28-24 Pitt.
It's
Billy.
the climb, baby. Still climbing.
We're gonna cut that to make him pick Steelers over Browns. So,
hey, you barbecuing? You barbecuing that day?
Yeah, we're doing burgers in the blue lot.
Nice.
There we go. All right. Well, thank you, Billy.
All right, bro. Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming on, buddy. Thank you.
Yep. See you.
See ya.
I'm gonna report that fucker to Zoom.
He wasn't that rabid, Chris. I was expecting war. I had
You
like
were-
slurs up here, and I was ready
You
to
were
get him.
very nice. You were very nice.
Well, he had no energy.
Just
No,
like
he
the
was
Browns
good.
itself.
I know. He came. Maybe they'll come out flat like Billy did. But all right. I think we're good. We need this one, boys. If we
Oh,
come
yeah, we
back
really do.
Tuesday.
Gotta get it.
I mean, I will be hanging maybe from the roof here if we do not win this game. That's how bad.
Like, get the kids to answer the Zoom, and you're just back there dangling.
Yeah,
there's no way I'll be able to go to work. Our chef did on Tuesday. He's like, "There's Chris. He's 0-1 in front." And like, we had this long line. Everybody's looking at me.
people suck.
I about cried.
Thing is,
All right.
Listen, if we go 0-2, we got a short week out to Vegas. So we got to get it together. Win or lose, get it together.
I know.
Blacked out the whole weekend. I won't even remember the fucking game.
All right. I'll see you guys. Thank you for listening. We'll have it up. We'll see you on Tuesday.
All right. Observers out.